Chapter 3. The final blow. There are betrayals that sting, and there are betrayals that change you forever. For Ella, Adrian's betrayal was the latter. At first, she thought it was a misunderstanding. That was how heartbreak always began, with denial. She had borrowed his phone to check the time, something so ordinary it didn't mean anything, until the notification flashed across the screen. "Dinner at 8, can't wait to see you, love." Her stomach sank. The message wasn't from her. Ella remembered the way her hands shook as she scrolled, her chest tightening with every unread text. There were weeks of messages, flirty exchanges, plans, even pictures. The truth stared at her from the glowing screen, cruel and undeniable. Adrian, the man she trusted most, the man who had whispered about a future together, was engaged to someone else. She wasn't even the main chapter in his story, just a footnote he had kept hidden in the margins. When he came out of the bathroom and saw her holding his phone, the look on his face said everything. "Ella, wait, let me explain." But she didn't let him. She dropped the phone onto the couch like it was burning her and walked out. Her legs felt heavy, but her heart was heavier. She didn't even stop when he followed her to the door, calling her name, pleading. It wasn't until she reached her room that the dam finally broke. She curled up on the floor, tears pouring until her chest hurt, until her eyes ached. It wasn't just about losing him, it was about losing every belief she'd ever had about love. Because if Adrian, the man she thought was her forever, could betray her, what was left to believe in? The days that followed blurred together. Ella went through them like a machine, doing what she had to but feeling nothing. Food tasted bland, conversations drained her, and nights stretched endlessly with the echo of Adrian's voice in her head. Sometimes she'd remember his promises. "You're the only one I see. I can't wait to spend my life with you." And then she'd remember the texts from the other woman, proof that she had never been the only one. Her reflection in the mirror looked like a stranger, dark circles under her eyes, lips cracked from crying, and a dullness that hadn't been there before. Friends tried to comfort her, but their words felt hollow. "You'll find someone better," they said. "You're still so young. He didn't deserve you anyway." But those words didn't stitch the wound. They didn't erase the questions that haunted her in the quiet. Why wasn't I enough? Why do they always leave? What's wrong with me? One evening, Marisol came over with ice cream and movies. She tried to make Ella laugh, pressing play on a comedy they used to love. But halfway through, Ella excused herself, claiming she was tired. In truth, she couldn't bear to watch happy endings when hers had crumbled so brutally. In her room, she sat in the dark, hugging a pillow to her chest. For the first time, she wondered if love wasn't just cruel, it was a lie. Yet, no matter how much she wanted to give up, her heart wouldn't stop yearning. It was maddening. She wanted to erase the longing, to erase the hope that still flickered inside her, weak but alive. That night, she opened her laptop again. She needed noise, something to drown out the relentless questions. A recommendation popped up, another K-drama. She hesitated for only a moment before clicking play. And there it was, another story. Another world where love, though challenged, always found a way. The male lead wasn't perfect, but he was earnest, devoted, and incapable of the kind of betrayal that had broken her. Ella didn't realize she was crying until she tasted the salt on her lips. But this time, the tears weren't just from pain. They were from relief. Relief that even if her own life was a mess, there were still places, fictional though they were, where love was pure. She watched until her eyes grew heavy, until the heartbreak dulled into something she could carry. And when she finally closed her laptop, she whispered into the dark, "Maybe this is enough. Maybe this is where I can find love, even if it's not real." It was the beginning of a new kind of love story, not with a man who could betray her, but with the safe, untouchable characters who lived on her screen. And for now, that was enough.